Hey everybody, welcome in. We are here to continue the Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void campaign today. We started off with the Protoss, learning about them and their culture and kind of what's going on here. Basically, a lot like the Zerg campaign, the Protoss factions are scattered and they need to be reunited under Artanis. So that's what we're going to try and do, is we're going to try and reunite the Protoss under a common leader. So here we are, we're going to get started, and we're going to continue. I decided to go to Core Hall as my second planet here, because of what Zeratul had told us about the Keystone shall usher you unto hope, hence the name of the stream. Hey guys! Hey, how you doing? Hold on 1 second.
Sky Shield's in serious trouble, old buddy. If we can't bring it back online, Augustgrad's gonna take a nuclear-sized impact. Mobius Corps soldiers are on the platform now, and those guys are suicidal. Rather die than let us stop them.
Oh, hold on. Rock and Stone Ice and PC. I know I was muted for a second there. Hold on. Just so that I don't bump my microphone.
We've got maybe 10 minutes left till it lands smack dab on our capital.
Your suspicions were correct, Commander. Mobius Corps is disabling the platform's atmospheric stabilizers as we speak.
The damage appears repairable, Hierarch.
Yeah, assuming Mobius Corps leaves anything left to repair. Artanis, if you can clear out those troops, my boys can patch up those stabilizers. That should buy us some extra time.
We must move quickly. It will take the combined power of all 5 stabilizers to halt the platform's descent.
The central stabilizer is nearby.
Okay.
Securing it
I
first
am
will
back.
deliver
Thank
us
you
a
for your
staging
patience,
ground
everybody.
to assault the other 4.
Much appreciated. Yeah, I think I had my headset set a little bit weird because I was wearing my Santa hat underneath throughout the month of December. So I just had to readjust it. I didn't check before I started, so I do apologize. If you like RTS games, I'd recommend any Total War. I mean, this is the only RTS I've really played, but I do like it. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. And there is a bonus campaign called Nova Covert Ops that I can also play if you guys might be interested in that. My friend told me a shocking revelation. Yeah? What do you got?
Mobius Corps is moving against us. Karax, activate the Spear of Adun's weapons cluster.
Aw, shoot.
Bombardment systems online. Prepare for orbital strike.
Yeah, that is interesting, Monty.
Orbital orbital strikes
Not gonna
can now
lie.
be fired from the Spear of Adun's command panel, Hierarch.
There's a few people that I didn't know were members of the LGBT community that I just would not have expected, and it just genuinely intrigued me. But it's like, really? So you are? Not that it changes my viewpoint of the person in any way, but nonetheless, it's often interesting to learn that fact itself. Some people are really open about it, some people are understandably quite shy and reserved, because the subject often stirs a lot of debate, and we're not going to get into that here. I'm not going to allow it. For anybody wondering, I try to stay neutral on a lot of issues.
Supply we can use to train new warriors.
And I feel like that's the best way to approach things, is to stay neutral. Because if you take one side or the other, somebody's gonna get pissed.
Objectives will allow me to improve the Spear of Adun's power level in the future.
Anyway, continuing back. So like Karex just mentioned, we have some EMP scramblers around the map that I'm gonna try and grab so that we can get additional solarite to upgrade the Spear of Adun going forward. I knew his suspicious jokes were signs. Sometimes you can get a hint, Monty. Heck, I'm running out of storage in my PC, so I need to buy a new SSD. Yeah, PC, after Holy Omnissiah gifted me Darktide, I'm like, I'm gonna pick a few random people off of my Steam friend list and gift them something. I was like, I feel the need to do this. Like, it just feels like the right thing to do. To spread the holiday cheer to others. So I really wanted to, and I just randomly picked a few people. Alright. Now we will move on to the next area.
Durability calculations updated.
Commander, your construction vehicles can begin the repairs.
Thanks, Artanis. My boys are putting a sensor tower here. Should alert you if Mobius Core swims through this area.
Oh.
Mobius Core is mobilizing an attack against our Nexus point. Rally our defenses.
I do have the Orbital Strike ability. And I also have the area that my boys were at. Where was it? Oh, I was way far off.
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our Nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
Oh, we already took care of it. Alright. That's fine. Alright, cool. Not bad, not bad. We're doing good. Head that way, guys, because we need to get rid of that EMP scrambler. I got an external drive. Yeah, I got an 18 terabyte one. No, 16. Yeah, 16. And I store a lot of games on there that I still want downloaded, but I may not play as often. Alright, now we got these guys. As you can see, the Protoss shields are getting drained by the EMP scrambler.
These solarite reactors can be used to improve the solar core's energy output. I detect 2 more of these devices on the platform. If possible, you should seek them out.
Upgrade complete.
The Shadow God, we stand watch.
Alright, let's do this. Let's go take care of the next one.
Mobius Core is deeply entrenched in that location. An orbital strike would help weaken their
Karex,
defenses.
I get it, dude.
Revising durability estimates.
Nice work. Got a repair crew inbound. Heads up. Looks like Mobius Core is starting to reinforce the stabilizer.
Hello again. Hey,
Expect some
Caleb.
heavier resistance.
Welcome in.
I walk the shadowed path.
Alright, let's get those other two EMP scramblers before we get too far along.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Walking aboard the Solarite reactor now.
Yeah, I'm just going for the bonus objectives at the moment, so I can knock those out. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, great to see you guys all here. Continuing the Starcraft campaign.
Final Solarite reactor is being warped aboard now. I will begin installing them as soon as possible.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get the rest of these cleaned out pretty quickly here. Are you serious?
A third stabilizer has been cleared of enemy forces.
Gotcha. Repairs underway. Man, you're sure pissing Mobius Core off. A lot of troops guarding the stabilizers. Make sure you got enough forces to engage.
Alright, get it secured. Oh, there's a random dude sitting in the corner.
Durability calculations updated.
Only
I
one
literally could sit here for
stabilizer
almost
still
20
remains in
minutes
enemy
and not
hands.
fail the
We
mission.
must make haste.
On the higher difficulties, that timer is shorter, reasonably speaking. Yeah, I'm gonna get a few more troops though. Yeah, hide my boys in that corner. Alright, and I've got 9 troops that I can make at a time instead of 6. How many dragoons do I have? 6? I still have the original 6. Alright, cool. Alright, and then I have the ability to get reinforcements near the area. Get him! Get him, boys. Yeah, this mission's usually pretty fast. It's not too bad. Alright, we are done. Easy.
Friend Raynor, Sky Shield has been stabilized, and Mobius Core is retreating.
Admiral Horner will take control of the station from here. Gotta say, I owe you big time for this one, partner.
Alright. And there's a couple of achievements for like speedrunning this mission basically, so and I've gotten those.
That's a hell of a thing your boys did, Artanis. Sky Shield is back online. We're about to call down the cavalry.
We will join you on the surface and extract the Keystone.
I got some bad news for you. Seems our friends below had the same idea. While we were fighting to get planetside, the Imperial Palace was raided. Security data indicates the Keystone was taken. My mama used to have a saying, when it rains, it floods.
I am uncertain as to how this saying is helpful, friend Raynor.
Me either. Wait a minute. I'm getting intel. A Mobius Core evac team is headed toward Bennett Port. They got the Keystone.
We shall not let them escape.
Alright.
The solar core requires your attention, Hierarch. Please visit it at your earliest convenience.
Alright, so now, because we've completed that first mission, and this doesn't matter whether you go to Shakuras or Core Hall first, you unlock the solar core of the ship, the Spear of Adun, for those of you who were not here last time.
Truly an impressive sight.
A synthetic star. Imagine what went into its creation. This chamber provides power to the Spear of Adun and all its systems. Its radiance even contributes nourishment for our warriors.
How long until you can bring its tactical systems online?
System analysis has begun, but the star has lain dormant for an eon. It will take time, and a powerful ignition catalyst like Solarite to restore it to full capacity.
Solarite? The Firstborn haven't utilized Solarite in millennia.
This vessel is ancient, Hierarch. We will need to exhaust even unconventional resources if we are to bring it to bear.
Do what you can, Phase Smith. We will acquire what you need.
Very well. You may begin augmenting the solar core whenever you are ready.
Alright, look at that. A synthetic star, friends. If that tells you how advanced this race is, they can make synthetic stars.
Select the core to start reviewing your options, Hierarch. This array displays an overview of the Spear of Adun's weapon and support systems. Each system can only be configured to have one active ability at a time. You may select different abilities to complement your tactical decisions in different battles, Hierarch. Our current available Solarite is displayed here. Any leftover Solarite can be routed to our auxiliary systems. You may begin diverting Solarite now.
Alright. This is the crux of the Protoss campaign, the Spear of Adun and the Solar Core. There are 6 different tiers of abilities based on where we are in the game. We currently have access to these first 2 columns here. The other 4 will be unlocked as we continue. I typically, in the beginning, I like to pick Chronosurge because that increases a structure's unit warp in and research speed by 1000% for 20 seconds. This is particularly helpful with research, because the faster you can get your upgrades out, the faster you can have upgraded troops. I used this one for quite a long time, pretty much the entire game. It is extremely valuable. The only time I will take my Solarite out of this area is if I need to put it elsewhere, like to the Solar Lance ability, which is extremely powerful. It fires 3 beams, dealing 200 damage with each. However, you can see with this little number here that it costs 50 Solarite to enable. If you switch between the tiers, you'll notice that the Solarite remaining increases or decreases accordingly. So your Solarite is never permanently spent. You can freely move it around as you wish. And I often like to go into starting supply to make it a little bit easier especially when making probes, to start my economy. And later on in the game, it requires the last tier of abilities, but there is a game-breaking bug in this campaign that maybe I'll take out and put into a separate video. It's something you can do with the Spear of Adun that basically breaks the game, but like I said, that's only at the very end of the campaign when that 6th column of abilities is unlocked. I wish I could do it now, but I can't.
Mobius Core is making their way to Bennett Port with the artifact. We gotta stop them before they get away with it.
Alright, so where we're going here is we need to recover the Keystone from Mobius Core. And we are going to be unlocking the Immortal Combat Unit through this mission.
Welcome to Bennett Port, at least what's left of it. Mobius Core has entrenched themselves here to keep us from the artifact. Valerian's setting up his base now. Once he gets...
Raynor, what is happening?
The hybrid are channeling void energy into the Keystone. The resulting psionic disruption has overwhelmed the Terrans.
Deploy our immortals. We need heavy assault to protect these Terrans until the disruption subsides.
Man, that's 2 I owe you, Artanis. Felt like I was losing my damn mind.
The Keystone is recharging, Commander. They will surely activate it again soon. We must reclaim it.
Alright,
You ain't
let's
kidding.
do it.
Let's lock and load, partner.
Alright, so that's our objective. Is to retrieve the Zelnaga artifact. For those of you who were here during the Wings of Liberty campaign, you might remember that that is the device that saved Kerrigan from being the Queen of Blades. That captured her energy
We can
and turned her
construct
human again.
immortals from the robotics facility. They are quite effective at sieging enemies or defending our allies.
And then we got these guys right here, the Immortals.
My boys are taking this fight to Mobius Core. And once you got your defenses in place, bring the heat.
Alright. And Chrono Surge can also be helpful at the beginning when you're trying to jumpstart your
We're going to
economy.
need more time to establish our fortifications. Do what you can to keep them at bay.
Already on it. Your position will be secure till they fire up that Keystone again.
And you'll notice we have 2 Terran allies on the map, Raynor and Valerian. Both of their command centers must survive. If either of them falls, the mission will fail. Although it's really, really hard to fail this mission.
Hierarch, several of our Dominion research facilities are reporting that they are under attack. If you can rescue them, I'll return any Protoss technology they've collected to you.
Do do do. Come on, economy. We're almost there. Let's get this. Let's get a few extra Centurions hanging out here.
I walk the shadow.
Alright, well, the probes will construct over time. I don't have enough money to make a forge yet. Whenever the disruption event is not active, the Terran defenders are perfectly capable of defending themselves, so you don't need to worry about them during this
Keystone is
period.
about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
Alright, let's actually make another one. Maybe I'll make 2, just to be sure. There. Alright, you can see the hybrid on the map, so you'll know where they are, and which of your Terran defenders they are trying to attack. The Mobius Core Terran are also disabled during the Disruption Nova, though, something to keep in mind. You'll notice they are also affected by this.
There shall be a reckoning.
Gunfire's a fun game, I can tell. I'll be playing it. Yeah, Caleb, I hope to be able to have you joining in on some Gunfire Reborn games. Yeah, after Diamond introduced me to it, it's like, I want to play it, and now... Yeah, when I was picking random people on my friends list to gift something to, it was on your wish list, so I was like, I'll get this for Caleb. I think he'll like it. Nope. And this is where the Immortals come in handy, because they have an ability that can absorb up to 100 damage and lasts for 10 seconds, which is pretty sweet. They are very durable units.
Hammers have fallen. Forge ahead to the Keystone's location.
Commander, our forces are ready. The Dominion is engaging Mobius Core.
Alright, I also need to make some base defenses. Oh, well there goes my last Immortal. That's okay though. That's alright. No big deal. Because I can make some more.
We've broken their defenses. Let's get some bunkers out there.
Mobius Corps has turned their sights upon our nexus. Prepare for battle.
And then as you secure the area, your Terran allies will be able to move further up and secure additional positions, allowing you greater freedom of movement across the map.
Upgrade complete.
Good stuff. I made it just in time. That's alright, I can make more. Alright, immortals. I want lots of them. And oftentimes, because of the warp gate mechanic, I like to just make additional pylons around my base, so then it's easier for me to utilize the warp gate potential to warp in units anywhere. Makes it easier to defend my base, too. Because I can only warp them inside of pylon range, for those of you who were not here last time and may not have seen it. Good stuff.
I walk the shadowed path.
I return to serve.
Nice. Good stuff.
Hierarch, I'm detecting a significant energy spike. I expect the Keystone will emit another disruption node
Alright, and
soon.
if I want Dragoons, I need a Cybernetics core, which I will create now. Is that the one and only option you've considered? What do you mean, Caleb? One and only option for what?
There shall be a reckoning. I return to serve.
Oh, like gifting you Gunfire Reborn on your Steam list? On your wish list? I just want to understand the question.
Upgrade complete.
Oh.
Our duty is unending.
Hurry up, boys. What to gift me? I kind of thought, because you've been involved in the Gunfire Reborn streams, but you haven't had the game, so you couldn't join. So I thought, maybe I'll gift it to Caleb. It's just that I remember you mentioning that you didn't have it during those streams.
Our cannons shall
It wasn't the only option I considered, though, but it was my first thought. Because I did see that you had a few things on your wish list.
Damn, it's one hell of a headache. Thanks for the help, Artanis.
Good stuff.
I walk the shadowed path.
Yeah, I definitely need more troops before I can do this. SSDs are expensive. Yeah, they can be kind of expensive, PC. SSDs are more expensive than hard drives.
We have liberated a Dominion facility.
Can't believe we made it out alive. Some of our medics will stay behind in case you need them.
For fortune.
Yeah, I think the SSDs that I was looking at to possibly upgrade my main hard drive were a pretty good chunk of money. I forget exactly what I was seeing, but... yeah, building a couple robotics facilities further up, because the Immortals are pretty slow moving, but they are very powerful.
The Keystone is reaching full power, Hierarch. We will need to defend our allies from the hybrid once more.
Go for that other research facility. I need that solarite. It is extremely important.
Thank you for your help. Our last science vessels are on their way to the front line.
Minds shall be torn asunder.
Looks like they're coming this way. Alright.
We shall shield this world.
Oh yeah, and there's the Chrono Surge in action. I can suddenly make several Immortals.
Your allies are in battle. I return. Your allies are in battle.
Yeah, I've got 4 Immortals available now, when it would normally take forever to build them. Very, very useful. Like I said before, I normally use it for research, but it can also come in clutch if you need to make a bunch of units. Oh, there's another hybrid force.
Have survived the hybrid's assault. Continue onward, warriors. Our cannon shall...
I see, thanks for choosing gunfire. Yeah, no problem, Caleb.
Our blades meet the enemy.
Oh yeah, and for anyone who's familiar with Castle Crashers, after I gifted somebody a game,
almost everyone
they gifted me Castle Crashers right back.
I'll send them to support the Emperor's forces.
Emperor Valerian, we have secured all of the threatened facilities.
I promise you, I won't forget this kindness, Hierarch.
It went dark there for a while. Good thing you've got our backs.
Dominion SCVs, establish a fortification line here.
Yeah, Castle Crashers finished it a long time ago. Oh, nice. But yeah, somebody gifted it back to me. So I'll be playing it at some point. I have it on my computer. Diamond was saying he's even heard of it because it was first on the Xbox 360, or it has been on the Xbox 360. So I was like, dang, this is old. This is an old game, isn't it? And now there's a Steam version, so I'll be able to play it if anybody has it. Yeah, it seems like it'd be something fun to play with you guys at some point. Alright.
Marines, push the battle line forward.
Alright, where is that probe? Alright, he's hanging out, he's coming. Yeah, I want to make some extra troops. And now that I've got Chrono Surge. Wow, they are literally... My probe just slid right past them and they ignored him. That's funny. Alright, I'm gonna keep him here until I can make that robotics facility. Because it's gonna take too long for him to go back and to send another probe. So I'm just gonna wait. Perfect. Alright, cool. Alright, probe, go home. Yeah, once that thing makes...
Keystone is about to emit another disruption nova. The Terrans will be incapacitated while the disruption is active.
I walk the shadowed path.
Good stuff. Yep, the disruption's coming pretty quickly. Slow but thought, just slow but tough, just like me, Mum. I play Castle Crashers, it's fun, I guess. I think you were the first person to mention it to me, Monty. It's probably spelled wrong. Don't worry about it, PC. Get him! Go, 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 go! Yeah, ignore the rest of Mobius Core. We gotta get back to the Terran Force. We gotta save Jin's side here. Because he's the one getting hammered. Get him! Get him, boys! Alright.
Forward once more.
And now we can get Jim's side cleaned up. So that he can make the final set of defenses on his end.
Oh, hell. This doesn't get any easier. Time to take him out.
Ugh.
Nice work. That area's secure. I'll set up some defenses.
I return to...
I walk the shadowed.
I return to serve. I return to serve.
Yeah, there's a handful of immortals available in a matter of 20-30 seconds. It's crazy.
Shall serve forever.
Alright.
I return to serve.
Alright, once I can make a few more guys here, I'll send them in. Just waiting for that timer. What if you could change the plasma color in Deep Rock? Oh, like from purple? What color would I change it to? I'm actually not sure. It kind of looks cool as it is, the way I see it.
I walk the shadowed path.
Alright, boys, head in. We got work to do. We got Hybrid to take care of, and... see if I can just rush my boys in there to take it out. Nailed it! Barely, but it works. Oh, what? Is it just barely too short or something?
Another disruption will occur soon. Remember, we can use this time
Aw,
to protect
man.
our allies from the hybrid, or attack Mobius Core.
Aw, man. Oh, wait. It did work. Okay. I was like, what?
That did it. We pushed Mobius Core
Maybe
back.
Rainer's or Valerian's forces got it.
Damn. Look at this place.
Nutella.
Even the
There's a COD game with a gas called Nova 6 and it does horrible things. Yeah, that's why the Geneva Convention exists, friends. Is to prevent that kind of stuff from happening in real life. Or at least attempt to, anyway. In Half-Life, there's a model with a burnt face and they used to be a real body. Oh, dang. That sounds brutal.
Did you know this warrior?
No. But I know his story. I know all their stories. None of them ever think it'll end like this. Reports been coming in from all over. Dominion worlds overrun. Outposts destroyed. A lot more dead boys out there. Warriors.
Death is the fate of all warriors. A fate we too may soon embrace.
Fate ain't written, Artanis. Way I see it, if Zeratul believed you could make a difference in all this, then this fight's just begun.
It is your custom to shake the hand of a friend, is it not?
Yeah.
Give him hell, Artanis.
It typically is. Shaking hands with your fellow humans. Why, he look like a space marine? Oh, Raider? He's the, well, he's basically the commander of the entire Terran army, virtually. He's just got a fancy suit in case he has to hop onto the battlefield himself. Which he has done, for those of you who saw the Wings of Liberty campaign.
Rohana!
Preserver. Rohana! Artanis. Amon. I see your doubt, your fear. You were so alone, mewling in the darkness. Let me release you, all of you, from the suffering of this life. The infinite cycle of strife and anguish is at an end.
Your words are little more than poison, Amon. Your actions bring nothing but death.
They bring purpose, an end to a cycle not within had chosen. Your resistance will only bring unneeded suffering.
It has passed, Hierarch. Pain is gone.
Do you see now why you must separate from the Kala? Its light has faded.
I will keep him at bay. I will endure. I have felt his rage, seen his truth.
If you will not sever your connection to the Kala, then you will be contained, kept in stasis.
I will preserve the Kala however I must. If I must endure imprisonment, so be it.
Alright, here we are now. Anticlimactic. I wouldn't say so, Monty, but... Alright, now we've got more solarite that we can make use of. We're gonna head to the next planet first before I use it, though.
There are new personnel awaiting your review in the War Council, Hierarch.
Oh yeah, there's a new... We got the Immortals, so now we have the robotic assault units.
To our army,
I
Hierarch.
return to Adun Tawny Pass.
Yeah. So there's the Immortal that we just had. And we've got the Annihilator, which has a shadow cannon, which can deal damage to ground or air. We'll stick with the Immortals for now, and continue. We are now able to change planets at this point. We also have Glacius unlocked, which we didn't before.
Zeratul, old friend. I have the Keystone you believed would lead to our salvation. And yet, faith alone will not defeat Amon. As Hierarch, I was made aware of a location where our Kalai scientists experimented on new weaponry in secret. Within the Glacius facility, the Purifier program has been reborn. We must recover this immensely powerful technology.
Or we can go to Shakuras.
The Nerazim of Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
I prefer to save Shakuras for last, for those of you who were not here last time. So we're gonna go to Glacius first.
Glacius facility. Within lies the greatest weaponry the Empire ever developed.
It is the site of the Purifier Revival Program.
Purifiers? The forbidden weapon? They were sealed away by the Conclave, never to be restored.
The ancient purifiers are not kept here, Preserver. They are still locked away. Here, on Glacius, our researchers have been developing prototype weaponry inspired by that ancient technology.
You speak above your caste, Kalai. This is unimaginable heresy.
We are outmatched by Amon's forces and facing annihilation. If this technology may help us, we will use it.
Alright. So we're headed to Glacius to recover ancient technology. Well, ancient by Protoss standards, but...
The Tal'Darim, here. They are attacking the facility.
Amon has unleashed his servants. Ready our warriors!
Alright. So this mission actually has a bit of a shortcut to it.
At optimum efficiency.
Although, I do have to sacrifice Chrono Surge to get the Solar Lance ability. There is a specific spot in the Glacius mission that you can skip about half of the mission's enemies if you use the Solar Lance in a particular spot. And I'll show you guys that.
If we are to obtain the Purifier technology, then we must move quickly. The Tal'Darim are preparing to fire upon the facility.
Alright, let's dive right in.
Hierarch, the Tal'Darim are unleashing their mothership's phase displacement beam against Glacius's orbital defenses.
I am First Descendant Alarak, and I've been charged with destroying this facility. You seek the technology vault, but you are too late. It will be annihilated along with the rest of this pathetic world. Use your time to withdraw from the system, or remain here and watch your forces burn to ash. I care little which you choose.
He is not entirely correct. If we begin now, our forces could outpace the displacement beam.
Then we are going in.
Alright, here we go. Let's do it.
The displacement beam is advancing. We must reach the vault before it is destroyed. I am detecting a Tal'Darim force amassing outside of our nexus point. We must prepare for assault. Wait, these sentries were left behind. Let me activate them. They are quite effective at restoring shields to nearby warriors.
I walk the shadowed path. Our blades meet the enemy.
And there. Our gateways are now calibrated to warp them in as well.
Alright. Good stuff. Doo-doo-doo.
You have not enough minerals.
Yeah, this mission is another one of those that goes pretty quickly. It's not too bad most of the time. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, just letting my minerals build up a bit so I can get those upgrades. Could use a bit of extra supply, I believe. Actually, maybe just a couple worth should be okay. Yeah, just enough to increase my supply. There we go. Much more comfortable level. Get a bit of defense up there before I head out, or at least be ready to.
You have not enough minerals.
Alright, go ahead and let's get started here, boys. We got a long way to go.
The station scientists were storing raw solarite here as well. If possible, we should obtain it. Excellent. Solarite gathered. Our forces are near the displacement beam. We must remain alert and stay out of its range.
Oh yeah, I think it's right here.
Eldering force field. We need to destroy its power source to clear the way.
Boop! And here we are. Yeah, you can skip most of the...
If possible, we should warp in more photon cannons. They will help our nexus point defend against enemy incursions.
Yeah, because the end of the mission is just up this way. Yeah, this mission's pretty fast. So I'm going to deploy a pylon down there, get some extra troops, or be able to.
Ah, we've discovered more sentries. I will activate them now.
Yeah, there's one more solarite thing that I will have to go back into the mission for, but yeah, this is a spot where you can, if you're trying to speedrun, or you just want to get it done faster, you can take this route. Yeah, I think it's back this way somewhere. Well, I'll go ahead and get the one that's further up.
Sentries online.
Yeah, there's one closer to here that I'm gonna try and grab first.
I'm detecting movement from the Tal'Darim fleet. Multiple transport signatures inbound on the facility.
War prisms. Clever. Alarak is activating the facility's old defenses.
Yeah, there's one unit back here. Of Solarite, but I forget where the third one is. I'm gonna have to search a bit.
Another Solarite sample obtained.
But I'll go ahead and clear out the enemy defenses while I'm here. Okay. So for the most part, we're done there. I'm gonna try and find that last Solarite piece before I finish. There it is. Yeah, I knew it couldn't be too far.
All of the raw Solarite samples. They are still in superb condition. You should see them.
You must construct additional pylons.
I walk the shadowed path.
Alright, head on in, guys. Let's finish this mission off.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, you don't even need to kill the enemy forces at all. You just have to get your units to that circle over there. And you're done. Not even 12 minutes and we're done. Easy.
Acquiring access.
Work quickly, Faye Smith.
Focus the disruptor on their location. Let them burn.
I have its coordinates. Warping aboard the container now.
Alright. So that was a success.
Not as weak as you appear, Artanis. We shall meet again.
The Purifier weaponry is safely aboard the Spear of Adun. Wait, there is a prototype warrior here as well. I will have to examine it more closely.
Hey, good stuff. So we are done there.
You wish to see me, Faye Smith?
Artanis, it is good to see you, young Executor.
Phoenix? How can this be?
It was his cloned personality that was used for the Purifier prototype. Given your friendship with the Source personality, I thought, well, he believes he was brought from stasis and made a Dragoon.
Why are you here, Phoenix?
I was given a directive by Aldaris himself to come to Glacius and serve the Templar.
It is the last recollection from his memory web. The Great Templar were still encoded by order of the Conclave.
Do you know about the experimentation done on Glacius? Why Aldaris gave you this order?
I am a warrior, old friend. You know this as well as any. It is not my place to question the order of Adjudicator.
His construction is highly advanced, an adanium shell composed of acrylic compression mesh. It appears he was to be the first in a revival of the ancient program.
Enough! I have fought far too long for the will of the Conclave to be examined like some specimen. I am Templar, and I am reunited with the dearest of friends. Is this not a glorious day?
Their guys are looking at each other.
Of course. Karax, these tests are no longer needed. Phoenix, welcome aboard the Spear of Adun.
Alright. That was a funny little thing there. Alright. Looking good. I'm gonna take Solar Lance back off for a little bit, because we don't need it. Well, I don't feel that I need it for a little while. Or, if I do this, I could do this. Hey! And then my Solarite is fully allocated. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore what I just said.
We have acquired new robotic support technology for review.
Alright, so as far as the robotic support units, I really like the Energizer, because as you can see, he can transform to become a power field, so he's like a mobile pylon on demand. It's crazy, and you don't need the deploy pylon ability either. This is absolutely busted for your units. So I'll be taking that little guy on the next mission.
With the purifier technology secured,
so now our only option is to head to Shakuras. That's the last planet we have available for the time being.
Shakuras ritually sever their connection to the Kala. Because of this, they are now the last free Protoss. I must reach them before Amon's armies.
Alright, so now we are going to head there.
No.
Hierarch, Shakuras is overrun. Loss of life is extensive. Hold. We are receiving a transmission.
Praise the gods. Artemis, you live.
Matriarch Vorazun, what has happened here?
Shakuras has fallen. The warp gate linking this world to Ire has been reopened. Countless hybrid and Zerg pour from the other side. They've obliterated our cities, decimated our Shadow Guard. We are trying to evacuate the remaining population, but I am uncertain whether we can hold long enough to get them safely away.
We will give you the time you need, Matriarch. My Templar are inbound.
Alright, so that's our current situation. More army upgrades. I didn't think I had anything else.
Karax has utilized data from glaciers
Oh,
to bring
yeah.
robotic sentinels online. Use them wisely.
Shall be purified.
Oh yeah, these guys are pretty good too, because when they die, they will revive themselves once every 2 minutes. But nonetheless, even if you only get one use out of this, you basically have a 2-for-1 special on your melee warrior units. Very, very useful. Alright. I'm actually gonna get up for a few minutes here, guys. I need to run to the restroom. I will be back shortly. Hey, Crevice! Welcome in! Playing some Monopoly with the family, I think I'm winning. Nice. Alright, so we are back. We're gonna help evacuate Shakuras. That is our current trajectory.
Our evacuation is already in great peril. Your aid cannot come soon enough, Hierarch.
Alright, let's do this. Save the Dark Templar from the clutches of Amon.
Shakuras teams with Amon's Zerg broods. We hold only the southwest quadrant of Telemetros, and even that is in peril. We must evacuate our people, but the launch bays have been defiled with infestation. Only ground forces can clear them. Once the bays are free, the planetary warp conduit will allow our ships to escape safely.
The launch bays will be cleared. Your people will survive, Matriarch. This I swear.
Alright, let's roll. And we got these guys, the Dark Templar.
The aid of my Dark Templar in this battle. They can strike from the shadows without fear of reprisal.
As you can see, these guys are cloaked, and they have a very powerful melee attack. They are very expensive units to make, but they are well worth it.
Artanis, I'm detecting a rift opening near your position. A Void Thrasher. By the gods, it's sieging the warp conduit.
Warriors, we must slay it before it destroys the conduit. Strike as one, Templar.
Alright. And that's the other gimmick of this mission. Alright, Dark Templar, go get rid of that Void Thrasher. And we will need a lot of Vespene gas to warp in the Dark Templar. Oh, excuse me. As you can see, they require 125 each. Very, very expensive, but like I said, they are worth it.
But it will be for naught if the launch bays remain infested.
Alright, getting that economy going and... Oops. One too many probes in there. Okay. Yeah, the 4 Dark Templar that I start with are good for part of this, but obviously I'm going to make more. And I'm going to make some of those energizers so that I can warp them in anywhere. Quite literally. Oops. There we go. Perfect. Good stuff. Alright, let's make a bunch of these guys once I can. Once I got the Vespene supply. Waiting for that to build up. Yeah, Monopoly was like... It's a game where it's usually somebody that's coming out way ahead of the rest of the group. Actually, I only need a couple, probably. And I can build photon cannon defenses.
Shore up our defenses. The Zerg are moving to attack our nexus point.
And they have an ability that causes friendly targets to gain 50% increased attack and movement speed. The unit that they are attached to. It's very, very useful. Alright, so that's all the defenses I'm gonna need. Alright boys, let's head out onto the field. Go grab that bonus solarite.
Artanis, the city of
That's on the map.
is powered by vaults of solarite. If you can reclaim them, the reserves are yours.
Yeah, there's a few scattered around the map. I know there's one down here somewhere. On this end of the map. I think it's over in this corner. If I recall. Oh, there's another.
A second flasher. The conduit is under assault. Careful. The spore crawlers and overseers ahead can detect our Dark Templars' movements. Slay them first.
And they can still use their ability Chrono Beam in that state where they act like a pylon.
The launch bays.
Yeah, the Energizers are stupidly overpowered in what they are able to do. They're quite fragile, but they make up for it. Yeah, I just gotta be careful with them. Yeah, just warp in a bunch of these guys. Boop! And there you go. They act just like a pylon. I'm gonna keep one of them back, at least. Alright, there's one of the Solarite reserves. I think the third one is up there, but I'll grab this warp conduit while I'm here. Alright, stay together here, boys. There we go.
Matriarch Vorazun, the first launch bay has been cleared. Continue evacuating.
The battle is upon us.
See if I can get an extra gateway. Nice. Oh, there's another one.
Another Thrasher has appeared. You know what must be done.
Is upon us.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Alright, let's move on.
Should buy the conduit more time.
Alright, let's clear this infestation.
We have secured a second launch bay.
Well done. Half of the
And then
bays
that's
are
the
launched
last Solarite
evacuation
reserve. So then we can just rush the last two conduits. And we can finish the mission off. Perfect. More stuff.
Recovering the last Solarite reserve now. The solar core should be augmented by the time our forces return, Hierarch.
We have purged the infestation. Only one launch bay remains disabled.
From the shadows I come.
You must construct additional pylons.
From the shadows I come.
Good stuff. Alright, let's get to the last one. ASAP. Do-do-do. Get that spore crawler. Blank. Denied. Yeah, I gotta get these guys going quick here. Alright, just go straight for it.
Is upon us.
I've got enough troops that I can get straight to it and just knock it out. Whack! Alright, we're done. Nice. Easy.
Launch bays have been reclaimed. Matriarch, you may complete the evacuation.
You have saved my people, Artanis, and they will never forget it.
Alright, we have now unlocked the Dark Templar, which is wicked sweet.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon Zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lizul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Alright, so effectively, guys, we are blowing up an entire planet.
Hierarch, I've powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Nice. But we'll head to the War Council first, because now we can make an allotment for our Cloaked Warriors. The Dark Templar is usually the better choice in most scenarios. However...
Vengeance for Ayer.
Yeah, they can revive once every 60 seconds, the Avengers. These guys are very useful in specific situations. I'll get into that once we get a bit further along. But there are a couple of missions where these guys are very useful, being able to effectively revive with full shields and life upon being killed. For now, I'm just going to take the normal Dark Templar, though. And then we're going to head to the Solar Core and allot our resources. Now, for me, this is a dilemma. I'm going to explain. So, you've got the Orbital Assimilator in the third column, which is effectively the same as the Automatic Vespene Geysers, refineries for the Terran, and the Automated Extractors for the Zerg. This is effectively the Protoss equivalent. However, there's this ability up here. It's called Warp Harmonization. Once we get to using Stargate units, we already have access to the robotics facility to make immortals. With this ability, you can allow your Stargates and robotics facilities to use warp-in technology. And warp-in cooldowns are 20% faster than original build times. This is a really... This combined with the Energizers means you can basically do anything, anywhere, on the map. But I'm torn between it and the Orbital Assimilator. I'll start with the Orbital Assimilator until we start getting Stargate units, but once we start getting them, Warp Harmonization is going to reign supreme.
The evacuation ships have reported in.
I won the game of Monopoly. Nice. There you go. Alright.
This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon Zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
Alright, so basically what we're doing here is we are going to be overloading a temple to blow up Shakuras.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple's phase prism can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I've been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and Zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Okay. Let's do it, guys.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
I'm configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phase-Smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin.
Alright, here we go.
The sooner the Zenith stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
Alright, let's get that defense built up right away.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
Engaging foe.
Yeah, I'll need all the mineral production that I can get for this one.
Base is under attack.
Because I need to build defenses on all 4 sides. And that's gonna be a pain. Without a massive stuff.
There are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
Yep, and we've got an extra base as needed. Alright, so that's the second Zenith stone.
This warrior awakens.
Get a few sentinels down there. I now have a purple bed. I know, I love it. Nice. That's great, Grevis. Yeah, just to buy me enough time.
Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
Thankfully, it's just a few Zerglings, so this gives me time to build up my troops. And to get the Zenith Stones destroyed, because once the Zerg start attacking in full force, you're not going to have time or units to spare to take out the Zenith Stones. So if you play this, I would strongly recommend getting rid of the Zenith Stones immediately, or as soon as possible. As demonstrated. I've got them all done in the first 4 minutes.
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the Zerg.
Alright. I'm gonna get my units over there. Now I'm actually gonna destroy these things here, because I have a particular setup for what works well when defending on this mission. Because the positioning of these is rather poor, based on my strategy. So I'm gonna change it.
Artemis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuris.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
We meet the enemy in battle.
Alright, so far so good.
I am the blade of the Narazim. This warrior awakens.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway. Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
And I'm gonna move that gateway somewhere else. And build a couple of them. Alright, get back into position on the southeastern entrance. Yeah, sometimes the way the game sets up the initial stuff is kind of bad. But you can always destroy it and reposition as you see fit. Alright. Yeah, we're doing okay so far.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Alright, so that side is full. Or pretty much full. So now I can focus on the other side.
Upgrade complete. You have not enough minerals.
I bask in the twilight.
You get rid of those pesky air units. Alright, that side's good. They can focus on the others.
Be on guard, warriors. The Zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
It's actually a good position.
Base is under attack.
Alright, now I can focus on the third side. Get some defenses hanging out over there. You get a few extra shield batteries as well. Perfect. Much better. Yeah, I like that better. Cool. Good stuff. Oh.
The Master's gaze falls on your shadowed world.
By the gods, I have never seen such abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
I have returned.
Alright, good stuff. Alright, you guys head down there, because I still need to build up some defenses. Yeah, until I can get the defenses beefed up, you guys are gonna have to hang out down there. Yeah, we're good. Now it's just the mutalisks that are being problematic, but that's alright.
I have never borne witness to so many Zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
returned. I am but a phantom.
Geo. Hey, Glitzozy! Welcome in! I have hope next year because I want three things to happen. 1, Dead Island 2 comes out and is good. 2, Survivors of the Void on console. And 3, Dark Tide gets better. Hope so, Monty.
I discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Alright, that is the mission's bonus objective, which is kind of difficult to say the least.
Our pylon is under attack.
Because I have to hold out for 1.5 billion Zerg to be on the planet in order to get the bonus objective. My game may start to lag, so I apologize in advance if there are frame drops. Because of this. Hopefully we won't have any problems, but... I need to be the sniper character in Risk of Rain. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played Risk of Rain on streams. I've been meaning to get back to it. Alright, yeah, let's get that one gateway turned into a warp gate. Can have more troops available on the fly here. Alright, so I've held out for 1 billion.
With energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
I will do my best to hold out for 1.5 billion. It can be kind of difficult, but it is worth it though, that bonus Solarite. So I'm gonna try. Even though I can technically end the mission right now. Yeah, waiting for those warp gates to Holy crap. Beauty of solar lines, everybody. Very useful. Yeah, the air attacks are going to be kind of difficult to deal with. Because they're just going to keep getting stronger. Thankfully, Solar Lance has a quick recharge time, so it's okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I need a head start here. Alright, so I've got a force here. Alright, I'm at 1.2, well, almost 1.3 billion. So, my defenses are actually holding quite well. That's why I had to reposition over there, so that I could set up my own proven system. Yeah, Solar Lance is just busted. Seriously. Alright. Good stuff. But eventually I'm gonna run out of energy. Yeah, it looks like they're almost ready to make more, which is good. Yeah, the timers are ticking down. Yeah, I'm gonna try and spawn them all at once here. Lots and lots of Zerg. I'm almost there. Yeah? Nailed it! Alright, overload. Let's go. We are done with the mission. Look at that. Nice.
Initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
The Zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Alright.
Of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala. Alright, rock and roll, guys.
good stuff. We just blew up an entire planet.
Hierarch, I see the master construction of the Xel'Naga now. Their understanding that energy, essence, and information are all one. Each interchangeable, each mutable.
Then you uncovered the information Zeratul foresaw within this Keystone.
I have. From what I understand, it will lead us to Ulnar.
Ulnar. It is a place of myth. A realm whispered of in our legends.
The homeworld of the Xel'Naga. I believe the Keystone can project its location.
Show me, Karax.
It cannot be. I must be in error.
The Altarian Rift.
That is impossible. Nothing can survive within such unrelenting forces. It appears I have failed you, Hierarch.
I do not believe so, Karax. It is said that the Xel'Naga came from a place where no life should be. This aligns with Zeratul's prophecies. We will go in. Make preparations at once.
Alright, guys.
Zeratul, many thought you mad. And yet, once more, you have seen truer than us all. The Keystone leads us into the Altarian Rift, to the Xel'Naga home of Ulnar. It is my destiny to carry your mantle, old friend. I will wake the Xel'Naga and honor your legacy.
Alright. Let's head into the Altarian Rift here, friends, and see what happens.
This defies reason. We should be shredded into our base particles. Yet here we stand, between universes.
Zeratul was right. It is Ulnar. Think of it, Matriarch. The cradle of all life, hidden all these years.
Yes, but why?
Alright. And we still have unallocated solarites, so I'm gonna go ahead and assign that. Ooh, warp harmonization. Ooh. Yes! I will have it. This is my favorite ability in the entire campaign for the Protoss. And it is mine.
Many of my Dark Templar have volunteered to act as scouts for us. They will keep us aware of Amon's movements.
Alright, everybody. I think this is actually a good place to leave off for now. It's been a great time once again, as always, showcasing the Starcraft series. We will continue next time. Maybe tomorrow? Yeah, it's Monday. Yeah, it is Monday. Yeah, perhaps tomorrow we will continue the campaign and start exploring the world of Ulnar, the homeworld of the Xel'Naga gods. Catch you guys then!